A very warm welcome to all the students of Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Keeping up with our motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students! A warm welcome to all the students of Standard 6. Today we are going to study a new poetry chapter in our English textbook, that is The Silver House, and this particular poem is written by John Lee. Hello students, I am Miss Daisel De Silva, teacher of Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Will be teaching you all this topic. Let's not forget Miss Rumpa, who has done this PPT for us. I am here to explain you all this particular topic. I request each and every student to please take down notes. If you have your English textbook, then please open page number 38 of your English textbook. I request each and every student to take note of all the difficult words that I am going to explain you all in today's poetry topic. Also, I will be explaining you all different figure of speech, rhyming scheme, and therefore please keep note of all these things which will definitely help you all during your exams. Thank you. Before we start with our poetry chapter, The Silver House, I want to ask you all a few questions and I want you all to think on it. When we were small, when you all were small, and the best time in your entire day was the nighttime stories that was being told by your grandparents or parents, and you, I guess everyone used to love listening to all these bedtime stories and also different songs they used to recite for us. And also, if you all remember, when we sleep in the night, we, like many of them, love observing the sky, like to have a glance in the sky. Many students must be loving to observe the beautiful stars in the sky, the moon, and many students like the beauty that takes place in the night. Yes, my dear friends, all this universe is created by God, and let's not forget to appreciate and thank God for all these beautiful things that He has given us to see. There are many people, they don't have eyes and therefore they cannot see the beauty around us. But God has given us, we are blessed with so much different things, and we are able to see the beautiful sky and the beauty around us. So when you all were small during your childhood, your parents used to sing, recite this song, Chanda Mama, and all these different songs, stories about moon and stars, how the moon used to hide behind a tree, and all such songs related. So if today, if we were in class, you all would have shared with me different experiences you all had during your childhood. So this particular poem is similar to whatever events that happened in your life. So let's recall our past memories and let's know what exactly this poem, what kind of message this poem wants to give us. I hope you are ready with a rough book and a pencil in your hand to take down notes. So let's begin with the poem. The Silver Moon. It's on page number 38 of your English textbook. There's a silver house in the lonely sky, and round as a silver crown. It takes 2 weeks to build it up and 2 to pull it down. So in this very first stanza of the poem, the poet is telling us about, describes, the poet John Lee describes the moon as a silver house in the beautiful sky. So he is describing the moon, okay? It is describing the moon as a silver house that is there in the beautiful sky. It is also telling us that it takes 2 weeks to build it and 2 weeks to pull it down. 2 weeks to build it, that means it takes around 14 to 15 days to have this proper round shaped moon. And within 2 weeks, after 2 weeks, we see that the moon starts fading. It becomes dull, and in the sky we only see stars. That happens after 2 weeks. Okay, pull it down, that doesn't mean that the moon will come down on the earth. Pull it down means it starts fading. So that is what it is mentioned in the very first stanza of the poem. And also it is the moon, okay, the new moon, the full moon, is compared as it as round as a silver crown. um Silver crown is like a old silver coin that you all must be knowing. You all have that chocolate also of this silver coin chocolates you all have. And also in England, this particular silver coin was used in past. So that is what is mentioned in the very first stanza of the poem. Now let's move ahead to the second stanza and let's see what John Lee wants to tell us more about this particular poem. So here is the picture of the face of the moon, how the moon changes its way. So it takes exact 15 days, it takes exact 2 weeks, that is 14 to 15 days to have this round moon, a new moon. And it takes also 2 weeks again to fade it back, to disappear, where we see no moon at all in the sky. We see only stars. So 2 weeks for a moon, for a new moon, and 2 weeks to pull it down means it takes 2 moons, 2 weeks to for the moon to get faded. So you see from 1 to 15 days the moon is starting its process, and exactly on the 15th we have full proper new moon. And after from 16 we see that it is fading again, and on the 30th it's just we can't see the moon at all. Okay, we shall now move towards our second stanza of the poem. There's a man who lives in the silver house in a lonely sort of way, but what his name is no one knows, or no one likes to say. So now in the second stanza, the poet says that there is a man who lives in that particular silver house, and he seems to look very lonely. And also the poet is telling us that he has some name, but no one knows, or no one likes to say. So there is a man who is living in that silver house that is right there up in the sky. He seems to be very lonely. He has a name, but no one knows what exactly his name is, or no one likes to say it. So that is what it is telling us in this second stanza. We see that in the first stanza of the poem, we see that the poet says that he describes the moon. He describes the moon, where exactly moon, the actual place of the moon is right in the sky. So the poet is describing the moon as a silver house in the beautiful sky. And it is also telling us that it takes 2 weeks, that means 14 to 15 days, to have this round moon, proper moon. And it takes 2 weeks to pull it down. Pull it down means not, it doesn't comes on earth, it starts fading after 2 weeks. Then the poet also tells us that there is a man who lives there in that silver house, and he seems to be very lonely. He has a name, but no one knows and no one likes to say. The third stanza. Yet when you go to bed tonight, just draw the window blind and peep out at the silver moon, this lonely man to find. Window blind means window shades. So now in this third stanza, The poet is telling us to draw the window blinds so that you can peep out of your window and you can see the silver moon, so that you can find the lonely man at night. It is also telling us about the actual meaning of window blind is the window blind. The window is closed, so it is telling us to open the window so that when you sleep tonight, don't forget to open your window. If you want to see the man on that silver moon, you have to open your window so that you can peep out of your window and you can see the lonely man over there. So that is what it is telling us in the third stanza. It is telling us you to draw the window blinds. Draw the window blinds means to open the windows so that you can peep out of your window so that you can see the silver moon and you can definitely find the lonely man who is there at the night. Now this particular poem that we are studying is an imagination poem. It is an imaginary poem. It is telling you to imagine about the beautiful scenarios, the beautiful scene that takes place in the night. So you all know, once you all open the window at night, you all get this fresh air, fresh breeze, and you feel so good. As similar shown in the picture, how that particular girl is enjoying observing the silver moon right outside her window. Last stanza of this poem, The Silver Moon, we can see a lot of beauty in this particular poem. But if his house is taken down and all the sky is bare, then go to bed, because of course the poor man won't be there. By John Lee. So now in this last stanza, it is telling us that finally the poet tells you that if the sky is bare, that means if there is only stars in the sky, that is after 15 days, when the moon starts fading, when there is no complete moon, and when we see only half moon or no moon at all. So the poet is telling that finally the poet tells you that if the sky is bare, when there is no moon at all, then you should go to sleep, as the lonely man is no longer there. So if you want to see the man, he is available only when there is this new moon, when there is this proper round moon. And if there is no moon, then you need to go back to bed and sleep, because you won't be able to find the poor man over there, because the moon is not there. There is only stars. You all see that there are some days there are only stars in the sky. There is no moon at all. So when there is no moon, then you won't be able to see the man in the sky. You should go back and sleep. So this poem is a very beautiful poem. It is telling us about the beauty of the sky. It is telling us about this poem is completely an imaginary poem. Okay, it is imagining about all these possibilities. It is telling us about the moon and how exactly the moon, if you want to see the moon, then what you have to do is you have to open the windows so that you can see. So the poet John Lee describes the moon as the silver house in this beautiful sky. It is round in shape. It looks like a silver coin or a crown. It takes 2 weeks to build it. That means it takes around 15 days to build it and 2 weeks to pull it down. Okay, 2 weeks to pull it down. So it takes 2 weeks to have this proper moon, and within 2 weeks, after 2 weeks, we see that the moon starts fading, as I have shown in the picture over there. The moon starts fading. Then there's a man who lives in the silver house and he looks very lonely. No one knows his name or likes to know what it is. And then in the end we see that it is telling us to open the window shades when you go to bed so that you can see the man and that silver sky in the silver house. And however, if the house has been taken down, that is after 2 weeks, if that particular moon has been taken down, then you will only see stars. There won't be any moon over there. So that is the time you have to go to bed, because you won't be able to see the silver, you won't be able to see the moon over there. So it takes 2 weeks to have this complete new moon and 2 weeks to pull it down. The poetic device of these four stanzas that we studied today. The ending word of line 2 and 4 of the first stanza, they rhyme with each other, and therefore they are assigned with the same letter BB because they are related through the rhymes. For example, crown, down. Now these two words are the rhyming words, and therefore the rhyme scheme of the first stanza, the first line will be A, the second line it will be B, because sky and crown, they are not related to each other, and therefore we have changed the rhyming scheme to B. The third will be C, okay, because there is no rhyming word with up. And the fourth line will be again B, because crown and down, these two words are similar, they are rhyming words, and therefore we rhyme it together, and therefore the rhyming scheme is A, B, C, B. Okay. While the ending words in line 1 and 3, they don't rhyme with each other, and therefore they are assigned with different letters, that is A and C respectively. So the rhyming scheme of the entire poem of all these four stanzas are A, B, C, B. You all can check also. In the second stanza, way, say. In the third stanza, blind, find. In the fourth stanza, bear, there. And therefore we have given the letter BB because it is rhyming together. Okay. The figure of speech. In the first stanza, as round as a silver crown. Now in this particular line, the first stanza, it is simile because we see a direct comparison that is happening. So that particular line is simile. Then it takes 2 weeks to build it up, alliteration, because the constant sound of the letter T, so and therefore it is alliteration. Then and two to pull it down, that is assonance, because the repetition of same, or you can say similar vowels sounds are there within those words. Then in the third stanza, this lonely man to find, that particular line is inversion because the order of the word is reversed and not in the correct grammatical order, as it has been jumbled for a poetic effect. So that particular line is inversion. So that is the figure of speech in this poem. I hope you all have understood the poem. It is a very beautiful poem. It is telling us about the beauty in the sky, and let's not forget to appreciate the beauty that is around us. Thank you, students. Stay safe and stay healthy.